So let's install FastAPI in our Visual Studio Code and create our first API and run it. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is install FastAPI, right? Now we can install FastAPI in system-wide dependencies by just typing this pip install FastAPI command, but this is not what we will do because this is not a good practice to install libraries or dependencies in your system-wide installation. So what you need to do is, and this is the standard practice, is you need to create a virtual environment specific for your project. All right, so if your project is called test, you create a virtual environment inside this project in which you install the dependencies that are required by this project. So it will help you to keep all your dependencies isolated from all your other projects, and you can install one version of a dependency in this project and another in another project using virtual environments. Okay, so enough talk, let's just do it. To create the virtual environment, enter this command python-m venv, and you can enter any name here. This is the name of your virtual environment, but a good practice is to just call it venv. Now hit enter. As soon as your virtual environment is created, VSCode will say you noticed a new environment has been created. Do you want to select it? You can just click on yes here, or if you did not click yes, I'll show you how to switch it after the virtual environment is created. Okay, so the creation is successful, right? Now what you can do is, let's create a new file. Let's call it main.py. And once you open main.py, you will see here the Python version that is selected. Okay, now this is from your global Python installation. That is your default Python installation, not the virtual environment. Now it had asked, do you want to switch to virtual environment, but it is still using the system-wide one. So just click here and choose the virtual environment from here. Okay, this one, .venv. Okay, now if you run any Python file using this run button here, this will be used. But we will not use this right now. We will run it manually using terminal. Okay, if you are not in terminal, just click terminal here on top left and click on new terminal. And here the virtual environment is automatically activated when you open the terminal because this venv has been selected, right? Okay, so first you select your virtual environment here, and then when you open terminal, this virtual environment will automatically be activated. If it did not, you can enter this command venv / scripts / again, and then activate and hit enter. This will also activate your virtual environment. Okay, now once we have activated and created the virtual environment, enter this command to install FastAPI. Okay, and in addition to FastAPI, we will also need Uvicorn. So Uvicorn is just a server to run your APIs. We create APIs using FastAPI. We run or serve those APIs using Uvicorn. Okay, let's wait for the installation to be complete. Okay, once the installation is complete, open your main.py file and enter this code. Now we're just importing FastAPI from our FastAPI module, and we are creating a new FastAPI app, and this is the URL for our app. So here we are just using the complete URL or the base URL. That is, when we host this, if we enter that URL, it will just say hello FastAPI. Here you can create other APIs and endpoints like this. Instead of / you can write get new or save or so on. You can have another APIs below it, but right now we will just see how we can run and get this hello FastAPI message shown to us using the API. Okay, now to run it, you need to just enter this command Uvicorn main app / reload. Now hit enter, and this will run our Uvicorn server. As you can see, it says Uvicorn running on this. Now to check your API, or that is your base URL, this base API, just control and click on this, control click, and your API will open in browser. As you can see, message hello FastAPI is visible, and you have successfully installed FastAPI and created your first API. You can now go ahead and create more APIs according to your requirements. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below.